Cynopsis in your ear.
Good morning, I'm Trish Pahanik for Cynopsis. It's Tuesday, May 2nd, 2006, and this is your first early morning briefing. Here is today's top story. 'Tis that time of year when the networks come from on high and anoint another show as good enough for another season. Yesterday it was NBC in Las Vegas, Medium, and Crossing Jordan, and before that, the 3 Law & Order series. Last month, Fox picked up More 24 and Bones, among others, and CBS gave a shot in the arm to several, included the CSI Group, Cold Case, and Ghost Whisperer. Well, today it's ABC was given the new season order to Boston Legal from David E. Kelly in 20th. Have I told you before that if you had a promo or a commercial in this daily podcast, it would go right about here? Coming up under more good stuff, E adds 3 new series, Bravo adds more Top Chef, David Blaine is at it again, and another casting call, this time no pets. And while I'm telling you about all this great stuff, take a look at these beautiful shots provided to us from the Internet Movie Archive. E! Networks will add 3 new original series to their 2006-2007 schedule. First, The Carters premieres fall 2006, follows the real-life drama of Backstreet Boy Nick Carter, his younger brother pop star Aaron, and their 3 sisters as they live together and plan their futures. 7 Deadly Hollywood Sins premieres June 5th. Each of the 7 half-hour episodes will put a spotlight on one of the 7 deadly sins in life: anger, pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, or sloth, from Tinseltown point of view with examples of Hollywood's hottest sinners. Sexiest puts the focus on Hollywood stars with the sexiest attitudes, from rock stars to athletes, and a countdown with the 25 most alluring stars in a variety of categories. And returning series on E! This summer includes The Simple Life, Till Death Do Us Part on June 4th, The Girls Next Door, Child Star Confidential, and returning this fall, new eps of Dr. 90210. Bravo's latest competition series, Top Chef, has taken orders for a second season of 10 episodes and has expanded the season's finale to 2 hours, scheduled to air on May 17th and 24th. Now, Top Chef is produced by the same folks who bring Project Runway to Bravo, Dan Cutforth and Jane Lipsitz of Magical Elves. Can't get enough Kirk. As of yesterday, the first hour of NBC's Today Show is available each day in streaming format at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on the MSNBC.com website. The site will also archive each of the daily hours for 1 week in case you miss one. American Life TV Network, SM, premieres a new 30-minute series, Moments That Changed Us, on May 7th at 8 o'clock. Hosted by journalist Nick Clooney, the show focuses on events and people that changed America forever. The first episode is a conversation with Walter Cronkite about how the American perception of the Vietnam War changed over time. Well, that crazy magician David Blaine is at it again. This time he's working on a special that will air on ABC on May 8th called David Blaine Drowned Alive. Yesterday at New York City's Lincoln Center, Blaine entered into a 8-foot water-filled sphere where he'll spend the next week with just an ear tube in his mouth. And if that's not enough, in the final moments before he comes out of the water ball, he'll attempt to hold his breath longer than the current 8-minute and 58-second record, while at the same time attempting to escape from 150 pounds of chains and handcuffs. He's incredible. According to the papers filed with the SEC, Paxton's iNetwork has signed an affiliation deal with DirecTV for carriage through 2011. The papers also indicate the prior legal action arising out of their previous affiliation agreement has been settled, though no specifics as to the settlement were provided. MyNetwork TV has added 12 new affiliates, taking their national clearances to almost 71%. The new stations range from Chattanooga to Anchorage and include both analog and digital. BBC America will premiere new episodes of Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, starring Chef Gordon Ramsay, on May 31st at 9 o'clock. The new season shows Gordon taking on 8 new establishments to turn their businesses around with his cruel-to-be-kind style. Intermedia Partners 7LP has made an equity investment in the Sportsman Channel. C. Michael Cooley, the channel's founder, remains in place as president and CEO, and Todd D. Hansen, one of the original investors, continues as SVP. Moving right along to production, casting, and development, a casting call. Ever wish you were the one who had a lovely island weekend getaway where you could go on a hot summer weekend? Then the casting call has your name all over it. Casting directors Bunna Murray Productions from the Real World will be holding an open call in New York City for a new ABC series looking for 8 for a new documentary style show about young professionals spending their summer weekends on Fire Island. The show is called Summer Share, and the Lucky 8 will stay at the Summer Share house every weekend between Memorial Day and July 4th. Interested? Well, then get your vacationing self down to DIP, located at 416 3rd Avenue in New York City between 29th and 30th on Saturday, May 6th, between 10 a.m. and 5 o'clock. You have to be over 21 and bring along a photo ID and a recent picture of yourself, which will not be returned. Good luck. Here are the rating summary for Sunday night according to Live Plus Same Day ratings from Nielsen Media Research. ABC maintained its lead and was up considerably Sunday night at a 6.817 adult 18 to 49. At 7 o'clock, Extreme Makeover Home Edition Part 1 on ABC won with a 2.89. ABC's Extreme Makeover Home Edition Part 2 at 8 o'clock doubled the ratings and took the hour with a 5.715. ABC continued their run at 9 o'clock with Desperate Housewives and an 8.920, and again at 10 o'clock with Grey's Anatomy at a 9.723. I think I'm starting to lose my voice. We're winding down. Today's trivia question: Juliet Mills is the daughter of actor and well-known novelist Sir John Mills. What actress was her godmother? And that's going to wrap it up. Be sure to check your email for the full printed version of today's synopsis with new executive moves, more on ratings, loads of new classified ads, a few other stories that didn't make it in today's podcast, and of course tonight's primetime broadcast lineup. For Cynthia Turner, who wrote and compiled Synopsis, I'm Trish Pahana with the podcast version of Synopsis in Your Ear.